Dear children, today we will be learning about the new ruler Muhammad Ghori. He is known to be the ruler who founded Muslim empire in India. So yes children, we will be learning about in detail about Muhammad Ghori, how he was successful in establishing the Muslim empire in India. So he was basically a ruler from a small kingdom of Ghor in Afghanistan. As you can see in the map here of Afghanistan, this was the place Ghazni, where Ghaznavid Empire was leading. And here in Ghor, he became powerful and he started ruling there in Afghanistan. So let's see how he moved ahead and expanded his territories to Ghazni. He conquered Ghazni in 1173 CE by defeating the Oghuz Turks. Oghuz Turks had captured the city from the Ghaznavids. So earlier the Ghaznavids were there. Later on, Oghuz Turks had taken over the Ghaznavid Empire, and then came the another ruler, that is Muhammad Ghori. So he captured Ghazni, which was considered to be one of the powerful place in Afghanistan, a place of importance. So he conquered in 1173 CE. So here his aim was, he was ambitious and he believed in expanding his territories. So he gave the charge of this area to his brother and decided to turn his attention towards India. He wanted to expand his empire in India, unlike Mahmud Ghazni, whose we have seen that whose aim was to loot the wealth of India. So he came here with the idea of expanding his territory. So that is the reason why he is considered to be the founder of the Muslim empire in India. So he occupied the areas, regions, Peshawar, Lahore, Sindh, but in the further northwest part of India, which is currently part of India, he was first defeated in the Battle of the Rain by Prithviraj Chauhan. He got this defeat because Prithviraj Chauhan won this battle. He fought this battle with the support of other Rajput rulers in the year 1191 CE. So Prithviraj Chauhan managed to defeat Muhammad Ghori in 1191 with the help of support of other Rajput leaders. But Prithviraj Chauhan made one mistake. He did not kill Muhammad Ghori. So as a result, Muhammad Ghori came back again in the year 1192, and this time he was victorious in the second battle of the Rain, which was against Prithviraj Chauhan. He could capture Delhi and Ajmer. He killed Prithviraj Chauhan, and all this was possible because of one important reason, which was the help of Jai Chand. He was one of the kings who was a rival of Prithviraj Chauhan. So he managed to defeat Prithviraj Chauhan and kill Prithviraj Chauhan with the help of rival of Jaichand. Rival of Prithviraj Chauhan with the help of King Jaichand. But later on, also, if we see, look into the history, the King Jaichand was also later on defeated by again Muhammad Ghori only, and Kannauj and Banaras were occupied, and Muhammad Ghori took over Kannauj and Banaras. Let's see some more important facts about Muhammad Ghori. Except for Gujarat, Ghori was successful in all other invasions. King Bhimdev was the one who gave him a crushing defeat so that he could not dream of peeping into Gujarat again. The defeat was so crushing that he never thought of returning back to Gujarat again. One more fact about Muhammad Ghori was that he did not have a child of his own. So, to take charge of the territories in India, he gave the control to the trusted slave, his slave, and he appointed him as general. The name was Kutubuddin Aibak. So, here we complete about the information about Muhammad Ghori. We'll move on to this part in the next video.